All right. Wait a sec, guys. Hold on. All right. Is that good? That looks good. Man. Chihiro! I saw him. Okay. I haven't seen that murder yet, though. The one where they're hanged. Wait, no. That was Leon, wasn't it? That's the silhouette of Leon, right? I don't know. Yeah. I'm kind of. Oh yeah, it's okay. I don't have my controller with me, so it's gonna be a little bit weird, but hopefully not too weird. Okay. Do have to turn it up a bit. Okay. Think that should be fine. Or maybe 29. Yeah. That should be fine. Alright, load game. Man, it's been a while since I played Dangonronpa, or like I played any game on stream. Chapter 2 end. Oh yeah, we just came out of the execution of Mondo. Headed to Mondo Butter. Yes. Should be fine. And now we're off to see more. But yes. Sniff. Sniff. Ah, this guy's sniffing me. I know it's AoE. Damn!
I shouldn't cry.
Oh, she's crying.
But
I hope this is not against TOS. Damn. Hope she's okay.
I've had enough.
Alright.
I can't take it anymore.
And then she goes to get donuts. But that's all I know. That's all I know.
Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible.
Unless.
I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
... Donuts. I needed some donuts. That'll cheer me up. You know, as Chihiro is still my favorite waifu, but AoE is slowly becoming like my spirit animal. Do you eat donuts when you're depressed too? Yes. I eat a lot of things. I actually bought myself like a whole 6-pack of donuts last week. Not because I was depressed this time. Well, that time. But just because I wanted donuts. But, oh god, I hate this grade. I hate this grade so much. Why? Why do you always... There we go. Just needed to be turned down just a bit. Yeah. That'll cheer me up. AoE's room looks really nice. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes. Melasadas.
Okay.
Oh god of donuts. I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. Your room is really nice. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But for now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Huh? Alright. Please don't let AoE die! AoE! Now that, you know, we're spirit animals, she's gonna die now.
Huh?
That sound. It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
But
I'm super scared, but don't go in, AoE. Is someone there? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? The next generation legend, Santol galactic hero. Going after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone met up in the dining hall just like always. I expected it to start like any other day. Well, I expected, but today counts kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Bayaka still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Ashana anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taken it easy in her room for today.
oh,
That is rather unusual for her. Normally, she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
so then.
So, just the 7 of us then. Yeah, it looks that way.
How about that?
It's times like this where the community chairman needs to get things going with a bang. ... Oh yeah, he's still scarred from Mundo, isn't he?
Impossible.
Oh no. Yeah, he has been kind of scarred for life. This Dangonronpa experience has been not particularly kind on that guy. ... He's so horrified. He's like beyond words. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look on his face showed he hadn't slept a wink that last night. Must be because of Mundo. Well, yeah. I mean, he did deserve what he got, though. No doubt about it. But, yeah. It must suck that your bro was, a bit of a bastard, eh? Two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mundo killed Chihiro. Yeah. All because he was too weak. Then having to watch Mundo get punished. And nothing he could do about it. Yeah, I can't even imagine what it must have done to him.
Well,
Well, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Yeah,
like,
I'm all depressed thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things. Do our best to get along and live together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. What? To live here forever?
well,
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you so dissatisfied? Exactly! You got all your food, you got your donuts, you got your I don't know, your deli meats, you got everything that you could desire here. Why do you want to go out? In fact, let me ask you about this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, how is the current situation not demon angel really pudgy princess?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm with her. I'm like, what the fuck you talking?
Here we go!
Maggie the drill sop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, cat girl dog boy, rubble justice, the gotham king, and what I mean is, there's no 2D here!
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind puts such base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay. Anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. Brother. So we're gonna like work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right, right?
I mean, since the class trial is over and all, and every time there's a class trial, there's new parts of the school that opens up.
Perhaps.
There should be new places for us to investigate.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some clue this time.
Well then.
Then, once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? Hey, what's up? I'm back. There may well be a discovery waiting for us. May further enrich our lives here. No one's here. Yeah, I did it like, this is one of my earlier streams. People are usually not here until like a little bit later. Yeah, it's only about like 10 minutes. I thought it's been an hour, but I did delay the stream for a bit. Like my coffee, you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, they'll people either, you know, come or not. It is just life. I don't know. The point is to look for clues. And just as we started to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me, and so I appeared.
Genocide!
What?
Nobody called for you.
Um.
What the? How come it's Genocide Jail and not Taco?
Yes!
God, this place is just amazing! Finally, I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I have decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in the cave for me. So I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype.
You SOB!
I'll fight all day and night to remember those slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she wasn't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Oh yeah, I was wondering what they were gonna do with Genocide Jill. I mean, they found her out, like, in the last class trial. By accident, mind you. So yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do about it now. Come on. You gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Yeah, she's a little bit crazy.
Huh.
Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. The squids are attacking. No! You're right. Let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. Oh yeah, I'm in danger because I'm a male, and Genocide Jill kills... only kills males, so, you know. We have to worry about that lady. Quite a lot. You know, I do prefer Taco a little. At least Taco wasn't like, I don't know, annoying. This annoying. Taco, well, actually Taco was pretty annoying. I don't know, I think both her personalities are pretty annoying. Now the squid attack, it's invading. So, we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and eat after our much needed but very annoying meal. We set to work looking around the school. Okay. Alright, I have to use my mouse, which is kinda... how do I... Okay. So that's new. I have to, like, dance like this, like... Not really dancing, like... That... More like dabbing. Okay. Well, at least it's easier to move my hand around, my mouse around. Alright. I guess we're just gonna go and explore. Okay. Probably figure out... No, that's not it. Okay, that's how you do that. How do I go back? Oh, R for exit. Okay. Nice. Alright. Then the controls aren't too hard to get used to. I still cannot believe that Chihiro was the person who died. It's so sad. Okay. Before I go any further though, I do want to turn it down a bit. I'm eating Doritos. Ooh, nice. I like CCs myself, but that's only because I have to buy them. My roommate and I like sometimes share tacos, and my roommate is gluten intolerant, so I have to buy CCs because they're the only nacho chip that's gluten free, as far as I know, at least. There might be others. Right. I don't wanna keep checking. Where are these coins? I've never been able to find a coin in my whole entire life. Yeah, I wonder if someone bought it from somewhere else. Okay. Anyway, how old am I? I'm 25. I'm gonna be turning 26 in like a month. Since my birthday is in January. Alright. I think the whole idea was to go out and explore like new things, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Alright. I'm kinda me too. Nice. Another 25-year-old. Nice. Kinda wish I didn't play Dangonronpa, because I don't have my controller with me because I loaned it. I loaned it to my roommate. Hey, what's up? What are you doing?
Could it be?
Nothing's changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate blocking the stairs leading up to the 3rd floor is gone. Guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. Wait, nothing has changed on this floor, but the gate over here is open now? Oh wait, no, it's over here. Where is it? Where is he? Oh, it's here. Alright. I think this one goes up, right? Do you know who Candace is? Candace nuts! Got him. Oh, what's up here? Alright. School zone. So this... wait, is this not the school zone? This is out of the school zone. That's oh wait, no, this is inside, because these are rooms, right? Okay. I just leave this area? Yeah. Okay. All I want is to find 1 gold coin. Wii U? Wii U. Oh, hello, Sakura.
So in the end,
The windows up here are also barred with metal plates. Not surprising, I suppose. So escape so looks impossible. But I better check all the other metal plates again, just to be sure. Yeah. How to use me 6-bot? What do you mean? Yo, what's up? Give me chicken nug. What's up? Oh. Hello. Welcome. Like what commands? There's exclamation mark uptime. That's all I remember. So this is...
Let's see.
our recreation room. A place for students to come in and relax. No, on the server. Oh, on the Discord server? Well, there is... I don't think there is much, if any, actual commands that most people can use. I don't remember, actually. That's a question mark. Wait, did I say question mark or exclamation mark? I don't remember. I need to know how to mute. What do you mean mute? Like, if you want to mute, like, channels and stuff, you have to do that, like, you don't do that via MoveBot, you do it via, well, on the computer, you right click on the channel you want to mute, and then you press mute. I don't know how to do it on phone, but yeah, can't help you there. You have to, like, figure out how to do that, because it's not MoveBot that lets you, you know, mute channels and all that. I never would imagine having a school place like this. Oh, that was me. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. Alright, bye. Again, I always find it weird when people do that. Kind of freaks me out a little, not gonna lie. But, alright. Peace. I guess. Alright. Wait, I want it to be a little bit louder. There we go. Peace, peace. Alright. I'm still trying to figure out the volume. Maybe I shouldn't touch it. And look at this. They even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye. Ring, ring, ring. Hello there. Allow me to expound. Expound? What the what? We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. But nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then...
And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad!
Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to. Right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops! Nothing, never mind, don't know. Anyway, that's it for my explanation. Expoundation. Bye bye. What? What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be much nicer if you could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? That's what you're taking issue with? I think the whole, you know, it being hard to find new issues for magazines was a huge tip-off that there might be something wrong with the outside world. Maybe the outside world is no more. And, like, trying to get out is pointless. Because, you know, goodbye, my friend. This is, like, the longest goodbye ever. Jesus. But yeah, if that is the case, then wouldn't, like, all motivation and all, like, desire to leave just end? I think Monokuma just gave us a huge piece of information accidentally. Okay. Okay, maybe later. Maybe later. Okay. There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here, or was it always part of the scroll? Nice. Well, I know for sure that is this board over here is probably, you know, put up by Monokuma. I don't think that was there previously. There are all different kinds of magazines here on the shelf. They even have a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates, what's the point? True. This. Looks like a bottle, but what the heck is it? It's just for decoration for something. Maybe. I don't think they'll be serving alcohol in school. It's a bit up on lock. It doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. Just because it doesn't seem important doesn't mean it isn't. There's a copy of Othello here. I'm pretty bad at it though. Okay. What about... oh, pool table. I'm really bad with pool as well. Pool table up isn't normal school equipment. Is this next to Monokuma or did the school buy it? I have no idea. What's this over here? Not at the moment. How do I... How do I, oh, there we go. It's V. How do I do things? Oh, and there's a couch option here. What's this? I'm looking at the couch. That's pretty comfortable. Good to know. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright. There's a, I think there's a, alright. There's a table here. It's kind of similar to the desk of the classroom, but kind of not. Genius. Absolute genius. Alright, well, that was that classroom. I love how there's so much to explore. Alright, we've been through there. Okay. Yeah, we've been through all the way over there. Alright, it's time to explore over here now. Oh, hey, there's Kyoko. Kyoko.
It would seem...
So, the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room.
Whew.
I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. Ooh. Alright, well, there's no time like the present. Let's go, what the fuck? Kind of bullshit is that? Okay. Wait. Why does this look like telephone poles? I wish I could look up more up. I wish I could look more up. Oh, and there's even there's an additional staircase, but the kid's blocking my way. So there's still at least one more floor. Yeah, I don't know how many floors there will be here. Hey, hi! I just got here. So where are we in the game? Hey, welcome, welcome. We just came back from Mundo Butter. I won't. Yeah, we're exploring the, I think, third floor right now. So yeah, I'm excited for the next mystery, whenever that's gonna happen. I'm hoping that I could at least get to talk with a few more people before people start, like, dying again, but, you know. Potato, potato. Even though that doesn't make any sense in this case. Anyway, at first glance, this seems like any normal room. Something about it seems off, or multiple things. I don't know. Oh, are you talking about, like, the kindergarten artwork in the back there? Okay. Hey, but at least Hifumi has, like, you know, 2D stuff that, you know, will hopefully satisfy him. What's this? Looks like something, a statue of Neo. I really heard of using a, I think it's Neo statue for live drawing classes or whatever. Right, of course Hifumi would be here. This is like a perfect place for him. Oh, and of course, you can't have like an art place without Monokuma. Hey, anime dude, what's up? This is a statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like this? Well, the quality is surprising. Well, I think it's probably made by Monokuma himself. Sheesh! Apple Babble haircut? Yeah, I got a haircut! When I was meeting my family, they were like, your hair's like a rat's nest. You're getting a haircut. I'm like, okay. And, yeah. Well, it's not really that much of a story behind it. But, yeah, long thing short, got a haircut. Yeah. I don't look like a sheep anymore. The locker. But it doesn't seem like there's anything inside. How do you know that? Anyway. There are paintings lining the walls. Is this really art? This looks like a bunch of crappy graffiti to me. Well, you just don't have an eye for art, my good sir. You just don't appreciate fine art, like Hifumi would. Yeah. Wow, look at all this equipment. It only scratches that artistic itch of mine. Not inch. Art supplies, of course. But there are also other kinds of sculpting tools. What type of... So, Hifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. Your dedication to 2D is outstanding. I got some money. What's your Steam account? I'm gonna buy Dangonronpa 2 if you want. It's good, man. And I don't really I don't know. I don't really feel comfortable sharing my Steam account with people. It should be fine. But yeah, thanks for the offer though. And plus, I wanna finish Danganronpa 1 before I jump into the second one. But yeah, thanks, man. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Tencherenbo Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Subaru Rob Gungi makes. Genbu's ability to express the movement of his muscles is exquisite, as in his Umami Cat series. Okay. Pumpkin Hat is like a little sculptor fairy, representing this century's greatest quality. 2D is superior to 2D. Ah. What? 2D is superior to 2D? Oh, you meant 3D is superior to 2D. Well, that's a controversial take around these parts, but you know, you can you can be whatever you want. Subaru, I'm just gonna say Subaru from now on. Subaru, meanwhile, is up for his Mecha Mezume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Surely, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. There's always, in a lot of animes, there's always the Elite 2, Elite 3, Elite 4. There's always, you know, there's always a group of people called the Elite. I don't know why that's such a big thing, but I don't know, something I've noticed. But one of your Elite is missing.
You know nothing!
Well, the Elite 3 just sounds stupid now, doesn't it? Well, I guess.
Yes, indeed.
Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. Today begins my reign as a legendary ruler of the next century. Well, you don't really have a lot of, well, the thing is, here for me, you don't really have a lot of competition around here. You're the only one who can draw, so, you know, I guess you'll be the Elite One in this ball. If you survive, that is. I see. Well, good luck with that. Well, that was interesting. Alright, let's leave. Let's get out of here. I want to leave. If he's referencing too many overrated animes. Is that an actual anime? I don't know. This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artsy things, like mallets. Because you can't like leave your art without a. Hold up! What the fuck is this? There's something on the floor. You're referencing Pokemon. Oh, I don't really know a lot about Pokemon, so it explains why I have no idea what he's talking about. What the fuck? It looks like a picture. As I stretched out my hand to pick it up, almost as if my on itself my hand froze. Huh? Look, there's Chihiro! Oh, look at my boy! Being so cute and adorable. Alright. Conspiracy theory time. I don't know if this is going to be true. I don't think it is. But conspiracy theory time. All these murders, all the bodies that we've seen so far, 2 of them killed someone. Yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, conspiracy theory. All the bodies are just body doubles. And this whole thing, it has just been, like, a very elaborate murder mystery game. And once we're out, like, everyone, like, lives, basically. And if you're chosen to die, you have to leave. And then they replace you with, like, a dead body double. That's my conspiracy theory. Don't tell me if I'm wrong or right. Because, well, if I'm right, that's a spoiler. If I'm wrong, that's also a spoiler. But I feel like that's the case. I want to believe, because in that case, Chihiro is alive in this universe. Huh? All I saw in the picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo. They were smiling. Yeah, look at Chihiro! Oh my god, Chihiro's so adorable. Love him. Objection! What is this? Questions started raising through my head, one after the other. The only thing that I can, you know, say is, like, it would be very, very hard for the executions to happen with body doubles, because you have to, like, I don't know. People, like, see people die with their own 2 eyes, so it's a lot harder to fake it. I don't know. Smoke and mirrors. A giant group of S exists. It takes place in an alternate universe where everyone's alive. I don't know. Well, just because it, like, you know, I don't know. I just like to believe that everyone's still alive. Well, I like to believe that Chihiro is still alive. Specifically. What are they doing together? And where's Sayaka? Sayaka was also dead as well. What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? Is this a photo? Wait, is this a Bubble Hates Mondo? Yeah, I do. But that's neither here nor there. I want to understand the purpose of this picture. Come on, look at Chihiro. When it was taken. Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How they? Oh, it's a camera photo. How did they get it developed? So this is like a picture. That's interesting. And the picture of the window in the classroom. No metal plate covering it. Must be whenever this picture was taken. It wasn't here at Hope's Peak? No time to find an answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by... Hey, that's mine! Give it back! I don't keep my Peter out of nowhere, snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. Hey, what's up? You peeked, didn't you? All they had was some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that
They were definitely living that school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. Going on with the picture, do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Wait, so you're telling me something? Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. Well, that was very, very interesting. So, either that was a picture of the past or the present. I'm hoping it's the present because I want to see Chihiro alive. I'm still living in denial a little, as you can probably tell. V. Okay. I can only interact with these two. I returned from Saturn and is back again at Pluto. Oh, okay. How was your trip to Pluto? Was it a good one? A dolly. They must use it to move these statues around. We had one of these back when I was in high school too. Pluto isn't a fucking planet. No one said it was. I was okay. There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they use them for making sculptures. I would hope so. I mean, the tiny mallets, maybe. But look how big the ones on the left side are. That's like huge. Who would need a mallet like that? Like a huge mallet. Objection. It's just a small one. Well, that's not what the scientists say. And I hear the scientists are all the rage. Okay, let's leave. It's a dwarf planet. Well, potato, patata. You know, who really cares at the end of the day? What is the naked statue? Okay, let's take a look. It's a Venus statue. Ooh, yeah, definitely very art roomish. And yeah, there's of course there's the many paintings. That's that. Okay. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I don't think I missed anything, so let's keep going. Leave the area, yeah. Okay. Anyway, so that was the art room. We went through all those. Among Us is sus. Sus is Amogus. That's what I have to say. Also, this is kind of sus. It goes from like this type of decor, or like, you know, lights and colors, to something that's like gray. That's really not off-putting, but it's really weird. Physics. Oh, there's a laboratory. Nice. But it still has planet in it. Subspecies of planet, but it's still a planet. Well. Wait. That guy is so catatonic. How did he get up here? This is the physics lab. This is like a classroom, more like some kind of research institute. Are you okay? I tag, I don't think this place is like some kind of research institute. ... Still no reaction. Alright. Nice. Right, let's just look at all these. This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue. Just I think it's a simulation. Computer. It looks like a computer. Because usually computers aren't that big unless they're doing simulations. What's that over there? Oh, that's just a camera. Of course. Alright. I want to see what the camera is. Boop. Oh, this. It's a digital camera. It's got some kind of a weird anime style to it. Kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. Okay. Well, now we can at least take some pictures. What's up with this ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
What? 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 You want to do some quantum leaping? Huh?
Phew.
That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. My opinion is fat. I don't think so. I think opinion and facts don't really go together pretty well. The ultimate physicist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. A time machine? That's the only thing that made him talk? Seriously? So, he can go back in time? Okay then. Well, let me get in there. I go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure! Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. Comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave for a minute too long. 1 minute? That is such a useless time machine. Wait! Hold on! Objection! Why can't you just keep going back a minute? So you go back a minute, right? And then you go back another minute. Then you go back another minute. Then you go back another minute. Couldn't you just go... That time machine is useless AF. Why couldn't you just keep going back a minute? What, does it take like more than a minute for it to charge up or something? Like, how come you can't go like back a minute, 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 and just keep going?
What?
You seem disappointed. Also, even if that was not, even if that was the case though, he probably wouldn't be able to like go back to stop him anyway, since the gate was there. Like, fact is something that cannot be disproven. Opinion is your own view on something. It can't be disproven. Alright, but yeah. Anyway, even if he went back, the gate would have stopped him, so he wouldn't have been able to do anything. Like, what do you think was going? What do you think is going to happen? The gate will still be there. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What?
Hey,
Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier?
in other words,
It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With this thing, you could even live on Mars. But with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars.
you guys?
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys have all this delicious air. Then I got messing with it, you break it, and it's your butt. Okay, this huge thing is just an air purifier? More than that. ... You have your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. God damn you. Yeah, what the hell? Language doesn't allow that. Language doesn't allow what? What are you guys talking about? Nice! Nice! After emotionally damaging Kiyotaka... or Taka. I'm gonna call him Ishimir. Ishimir. After, like, socially mentally damaging him. That's, well, that is socially, but... Damn, he's been taking a beating. Like a mental beating. They must use this for physics experiments and stuff. There's materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even recognize. Okay. And what's down here? Is there more BRB? Okay. See you soon. Oh, there's this is the equipment room. It's super disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. Ah, this place is so relaxing. So calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable.
I'm getting seriously excited!
So tempting. I just want to dunk myself right in. Of course Genocide Jack likes it. That just goes to show how disgusting it really is. I discovered lots of stuff and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and speak about it to anyone else. For now, I should end. Okay. I don't know if the game will allow us to spend some time with Genocide Jail. Get to know Genocide Jail for a little bit. I don't know. When I go back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was Aoi! Ah. Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall. Hina.
Huh?
Huh? I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded on Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. Well, you do like donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting?
Well...
My stomach kind of made me hungry, so, you know. I guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately. Ah, but it just happened. How is your memory fuzzy? You're lying. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you can give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Ashina, pretty much the same. Looks like. Well, she's not.
Just a second.
Hey, you of all people don't have room to talk, fatty. Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should be. You worry everybody. Besides that, you. Huh? Jeez, your knockers are huge. What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on milk production?
Bastard!
Stay away from her, fiend.
Well,
you know, Aoi's a bit sus, but I don't think it's sus. I think it's just like funny sus. I don't think Aoi has been up to anything like dastardly or villainly or dastardly villainy. I don't think she's up to anything heinous. I think she's just being a bit goofy. Anyway, the first things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Tacker? Right. Alright, Aoi. Back. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back, my friend. I hope your journey was great. I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery.
could it be?
It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? Wow! So how's Leon? Leon's still dead. He's still dead. Pretty sure. Unless my theory is true. And then, you know, in that case, Leon is alive. Same with Mondo and Chihiro, hopefully. But, you know, realistically, they're all still dead. Unfortunately. F of Chihiro. Rest in peace. Didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? Oh, yeah. What does that even mean?
That's right.
Never mind. It's about the nurse's office, remember? This one on the first floor, right?
Well,
I remember, but it's locked.
Yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
so then.
Did you find any protein in there? Or even vitamin supplements would be fine. Get a look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff. No F's for Mondo, exactly. No F's for weak-willed. Someone killed Chihiro? Yeah. It was Mondo. Mondo was the culprit. Because he was a little weak baby.
I see.
That is disappointing.
Aw.
It is disappointing. Like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. Well, I'm pretty sure the end of the world is already here, but Mondo Butter though. Yeah, I have no idea how that even worked, but it did, so. Yeah, no. So what was your discovery, AoE? Yeah, I don't think you talked about that. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
There was an art room on the 3rd floor, and it had all kinds of gear. Now we'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me, I found something while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera. That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it still seems fine.
You know?
Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
Yeah, man, this thing's like a kid's toy. Well, fuck Mundo then. Yeah, exactly. We don't stand Mundo here. Mundo is a bastard. He killed Chihiro. I can't ever forgive him. That's unforgivable. That's a crime against nature itself. It looks like he can store 5 pictures maybe. It doesn't have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is some kind of anime character? Strange.
you know nothing!
Rude! She's not strange, she's Princess Pickles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Tiffany? Of course I recognize it! It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have no idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it. Wait, that's my camera! What?
Damnation!
Where did he find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day, along with my phone.
Let's see.
Why would it ever appear in the physics lab?
However.
Ah, but look at it.
What?
It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a second-hand shirt. Oh, that's it. Huh, that's it. It's not mid-condition. I don't need it anymore. Well, shit. I think I know what AoE found. No spoilers though. I think everybody will like it. Hopefully. I don't know why, but it feels like Celeste is a murderer. Well, Celeste does have this, like, mysterious aura about her, but I don't think she's a murderer yet. Well, she hasn't been. It's always been a guy that's been murdering people. Well, the first time it was Sayaka who tried to murder somebody, but she ended up getting murdered by a guy. So yeah, so far the murderers have all been guys. Yeah. I don't need any more. But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? And hey, I have it. Might be able to find some sort of use out of it. Any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, don't really imagine any of us gonna need to take any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. I'll argue women could be more dangerous than men. I don't believe any particular gender is more dangerous than the other, to be honest. I've read a lot of murder mysteries and, like, you know, it's always most of the time it's some people you don't suspect would be murderers are murderers. Let's go talk with Sakura. I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows and the halls of the room were blocked off. I wish they'd given us a rest already. For serious. Give me my bright blue skies. Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just be sure. I went to one into the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged. Yashiro!
So in the end.
It would seem escape by the 3rd floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. Okay. I think we talked with Celeste already, didn't we? Pretty sure. Alright, I'll just make sure. There is one piece of good news. This one happens to be a rec room on the 3rd floor. I have no doubt our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will anyone join me in a game of Othello sometime? Hell yeah. I don't know how to play Othello, but I'm gonna be doing that. That's the person that would be least likely to murder. Well, the person who's least likely to murder is always the person who is actually most likely to murder. It's someone who you never suspect. I don't know if this guy is gonna be capable, but maybe. I don't know. At the moment, he's the least likely just because he's catatonic. Example. Let me guess what Aoi found. Like Yashiro! Who's Yashiro? Oh, him. Probably not. Though, you never know. You never know with people. Alright, Kyoko. You probably have the most to say, right? Ah, look, she replied to me. Correct. I do have the most to say. Thank you. It was a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room, there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier.
Huh?
Huh? What's something like that doing there? Purifying air, I think. Him or Celeste. Mark my words. Probably. Is the device really that big? Though, it was Byakuya and Genocide Jail, I think, are the most dangerous people. I would not be alone with either of them, because they've like proven to they've expressed that they are okay with murdering people, and they would be up for it. They would actually be up to kill people. So, yeah. Realistically, probably one of those two. If not, then yeah, I don't know. Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. Oh yeah, because he thought it was a time machine, didn't he? Alright. What was you? Oh, I just remembered. I saw Byakuya a little while ago. Oh, what? Where was he?
What?
You're kind of scaring me. Where was he? He was in a locker room. He had a huge stack of books. Must have gotten them from the library.
No!
That's where he's hiding. I won't let him get away from me.
Huh?
He just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. We probably should concern ourselves with Byakuya. He's about to get the dude is about to get iced. Oh, she actually left. Oh, I wanted to talk with her. Oh, all right. You're the last person. No use. Good talk. Good talk. Heard what everyone else had to say. Now it's my turn. Can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
What is it? I found this weird pitch in the repository. Apparently Minokuma took it.
Huh?
Pogo's conversation, exactly. The most fresh conversation I've had in 5 years, 10 even. It was, it was spiritually moving. A weird picture. You mean dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three? And 3 of them were laughing.
Oh,
And showing the 3 of them together laughing? When could it have been taken? And there's more. No. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
well then.
Then, the picture wasn't taken here?
Let's see.
I don't recall anything about them knowing each other before coming to the school. I'm gonna go play Doom after this stream, lol. Nice! I hope you have fun, man.
Well,
I haven't played Doom in a bit. You probably just imagine it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. Yeah, no, I don't think so, man. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here,
How about that?
bet they're still alive. They left the school and took that picture. Doom 64, nice. Yeah,
Is that right?
that's impossible after all. God damn it, Kyoko, don't shatter my dreams! Chihiro is still alive! We saw it with our own eyes. Wanna try it, to be honest. Yeah, you should. Doom is like a really good game. Everyone should play it. It should be like mandated in school. Every school. So everyone, you know. Leon! Apple Babble is kind of correct. Which is the best type of correct. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's... Oh yeah, Junko! I almost forgot that she existed. Chihiro is technically alive. No! Spoilers! No spoilers! No spoilers! Oh! Oh, you met in the other dimension. Oh yeah, I already know that. Yeah. So that's not a spoiler. But it's not really true, really. I mean, maybe. Technically true. I think that's the best kind of true, to be honest. Technically right is the best kind of right. And then there's, yeah, almost everyone's forgotten about Sayaka. She was the first to get murdered. That wasn't an illusion. No, but I'm not talking about Dangonronpa S, lol. Oh, so you actually are talking about a spoiler then, aren't you? Played Doom. The very first Eternal Beautiful, just not all the others. I played the original Doom, Doom 64, and Doom Eternal, and Doom. The one that before Eternal. That could just be a bottle. That could be a body double, man. You don't know. It was real. I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. I don't figure out when that picture was taken. Doom 64 is $5 on Steam, well. Exactly. And I got it for free with Eternal, right? I'm thinking if that's the... Oh, well, I got it on a pre-order. So it was free for me. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Do you guys not... like... I don't know. Monokuma has all this money, all this power, and you guys are not like thinking, oh, it might be just like a, I don't know, body double. Like, you know, you could make a realistic bear. What's to say that they can't make like a realistic person too? First child caused me brain trauma due to the amount of stupidity. What was their first time? So you know. Forge? Is that all there is to it? But they're forgetting that they could just make, like, you know, they could make Monokuma. They could probably make, like, you know, identical robots or whatever. I don't know. I'm putting on my conspiracy hat. That could be a possibility. Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. Monokuma doesn't hear out of his ears, lol. Well, he's a robot, isn't he? He has like a mic built in that lets him hear. He's right. But more importantly, either that or the mics are like the camera picks up the sound from Monokuma and then relays it to Monokuma that way. On another note, there is something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Mic built in the cameras, maybe? There's cameras everywhere. And Monokuma's only... But who's made Monokuma? Who's made Monokuma? I don't know. Somebody. Alright. Those something been bothering me, which I'd like to discuss. Yes. Please discuss it. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually...
It's actually about Hina. What? Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? I believe that was a lie. What really happened?
Huh?
Huh? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. Well, you are the ultimate gambler, so you definitely would know. It's called a tell. Something that you can't hide, no matter how hard you try.
Is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets a little bit longer. What, really?
Huh?
What? For real? Actually, no. Yeah, that's Pinocchio. That's a different type of person. Huh?
Oh.
By your action just now confirmed it. You were lying.
Oh.
That's no fair. Oh, well, you fell for the classic blunder. If you were going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly.
Hina.
Hina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? ... Yeah.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that?
That's it. I'm sure
Are you
of it.
feeling guilty over something? About something?
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason? Question mark? Alright, Aoi, you need to explain thyself. To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth? You can't handle the truth!
well,
I saw it. Saw what? Ghost. A ghost? Mean like that ghost?
Hey,
Is there one? Wait, is there more than one ghost? But I mean, ghosts are.
what the heck?
See, I told you wouldn't believe me. Not like I don't believe you, but I think you're lying.
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what everyone else says. I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So, can you tell us exactly what happened? Definitely deleted one of my brain cells. Oh no! You're only running 50% you're only running on 50% capacity right now. F. You really mean that, Sakura? Okay, I'll tell you.
So,
It happened last night. Okay. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. Okay. Just kept thinking about about everything that's happened up until now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try to cheer myself up, I thought I'd go eat some donuts.
Huh?
Donuts again? I'm down half a brain cell. Damn, man. Don't worry, your brain cell's getting efficient.
honestly,
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime.
sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really feel bad about that.
Hina.
Anyway, please continue.
But
Well, I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound. Grr, grin, grr, grin. Grr, grin, 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 grr. Okay.
well,
Coming from the bathroom. Coming from the direction of the bathhouse. About to be half of a brain cell. It's increasing rapidly. Oh no. Well, don't worry. The way that things are going, you won't need it. Probably. I don't know. I never needed any. What did my brain cell do for me? Nothing. That's right. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. No doubt who it was. It was Chihiro! Chihiro is alive! He's alive! You're never lonely, one brain cell. Well, actually, he isn't. Wait. I don't want to think about it. I named him Guai, though. That's a.
say what?
Hifme looks like he's very, much of a believer of ghosts. Kia?
Oh no!
No way. A ghost? Chihiro is alive in our hearts.
Honestly,
I hope this is true. I hope Chihiro is in fact alive. Also, again, no spoilers. If Chihiro is really alive or not. No spoilers, please. No spoilers! It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. As in most cases of paranormal activity, It was just born from your weakened mental state.
Well then.
And all we have to do is go see for ourselves, alright? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It's a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If I don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You know, like, try it, just see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? I might put a curse on you.
What the heck?
You can wait here if you want. It's a hallucination because she didn't have enough sleep. Well, it could be. Also, emotional turmoil is also, realistically, a good explanation for seeing hallucinations and stuff. You know, emotional stress, emotional turmoil, and lack of sleep could also all combine to, like, seeing things. But you never know.
Please.
I don't want to be alone. Take me with you, man.
Hey,
And what are you going to do, Celeste?
there is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice.
Hmm.
How about you, Mr. Shimuro? Are you gonna wait here? He doesn't have any interest in ghosts.
Oh.
I guess that's a yes. For sure, or it's a ghost. It could be.
So,
He's right here. I saw it here in the dressing room. Ugh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on,
La la, Chithilufutkan.
Please.
Shut up, man. What if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Hina. Where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
well,
Oh, I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, there he was. I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Oh, I see. Is this the locker? There's something in here. Inside the locker is a laptop? What's something like that doing there? Ghosts say boo. Boo. No, the ghosts say hoo.
Hey,
Ooh. I remember seeing this. Oh, this was the laptop in the from the library, wasn't it? Yeah, I did it. Should we check up on Jill though? You can. I choose life. I choose life. Thank you. It looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old and it's covered in dust.
so
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Broken, huh? Too bad. How did the laptop get from the library to here? Life order rated anyway. No, you should choose life. Life is amazing. I mean, you know, there's still hope that Chihiro's still alive, so, you know. As long as there's hope that Chihiro's actually still alive, it's still fine. Anyway. Damn, everybody was fearless. He didn't react to the word boo. Exactly. I've been hardened by my... I don't know. My channel was initially created just to play horror games. And I don't get scared anymore, sadly. Very, very sad. I guess it's in sleep mode. But the power is definitely on. Okay, but 40-inch spiders. What about them? Huh? But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
then perhaps...
More importantly, you said you saw a green light, yes? Billy did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I am surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning. Holy shit, Celeste! Calm yourself, man! What the fuck? We're all going through like emotional turmoil. We don't need like incessant nitpicking. She's definitely not gonna play Othello with you now. Dangonronpa executions are extreme. Yeah, like what Celeste just did there. That execution was fucking horrendous. Holy shit! No mercy was given at all. Oh man, if I had the love clueless girls attribute, I would have just fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, oh, okay for me. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay. I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I spotted a grey alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole. Well, alright, so let's calm down. Damn, let AOE catch herself. Exactly. Jesus Christ! Celeste coming down with, like, the hammer. But yeah, Yashiro, there's a difference between being, like, you know, an emotional situation and being tired and, you know, being strained and all that, compared to being high. Because I think mistaking a grey alien for a tadpole, you have to be high. Ugh, I hate Hifumi so much. Hey, first time viewer, how are you? But yeah, Hifumi is like, he's super bloody annoying. Then you can wait. Yeah, exactly. Then you can nitpick all you want. But yeah, damn. You have to be really high to mistake a tadpole for a grey alien.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean. I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? Yeah. What he said, I think. I don't know. I'm not really paying that much attention to the conversation. Well, listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in there?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it in here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy. Hey, Celesteberg, can I call you Luden?
wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Huh, what do you mean?
Hey,
Have you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. No cameras, right? There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera. There's no oh, that's me. There's no surveillance camera.
yes, it's me.
Precisely. Yes, it's me. There's no camera in here, which means that this is one spot where the mastermind is blind. But you're saying someone put a laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
It would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. Alright, that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking about. FME's Dragon Ball references was funny. There was Dragon Ball references? I wasn't really paying attention. Ever since his debut, ever since I saw him like for the first time, I've just been kind of ignoring him. FME is a decent character. Each their own. But I don't know, I find him annoying. Maybe I should give him a chance. We'll see. It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power. When the glass ball was broken. I don't remember that.
so then,
Well, first of all, we have to wake it up. Right. Started hitting random buttons on the keyboard. And the display instantly began to glow pale green. Wait, pale green? That looks like blue to me. Alright. Each their own. Well, there's a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
hey,
There. The icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego? Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. Yes. I think we're all familiar with what alter ego means. The field of artificial intelligence. It's not uncommon to create a different aspect of a personality. The devs are colorblind. I like that theory. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Okay. It's considered like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us.
You really
Master, you're here. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. Hey, Chihiro! Hey!
Oh,
It's a ghost. Buddha and sweet baby Jesus, save me.
Calm down.
Yeah, he's very, Alright, whatever. Calm down. It's not a ghost.
What?
Uh-huh.
Um,
And what is it? Hey, this isn't Twitch Kappa. What's up? Okay, so on Twitter I saw a tweet to not check the edit history of Freddy Fazbear's wiki page, so I did. And it's something else. Well, yeah, didn't they, like, stop people from being able to edit those wiki pages because people kept, like, vandalizing it? Especially every time, like, MatPat especially does anything, because he's, like, popular, right? And he does, like, his game theories. So, like, anytime that he does, like, a theory, there's a lot of fans that rush to the wiki page to change things. Which is, you know, especially not something you're supposed to do, but, you know, even without MatPat's influence, there's a lot of people that go on those wiki pages like, but this doesn't correlate with my theory of the game, so I'm gonna change it. You know? I don't know. Would be interesting to see, though. Then, what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we talk to it, we'll find out. Jacob and type, hands blurring across the keyboard. She's a touch typer, just like me. What are you? And then...
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
He lives on! I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone and everything. It is Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego. Heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen it for myself. AI program?
That's right.
How Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Chihiro is alive! Pog! Well, it's not the actual Chihiro, it's like an AI version, but at this point, I'll take it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support, vector machine, reinforcement learning? Well, that's, like, pretty sure those are kind of, you know, real things. Of course, they changed it up, but...
It's true.
I don't know. Put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more,
That's it.
just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it'll become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this may someday replace people. And that is why it's called an alter ego. A fine choice then, I must say. You can create memories to have thoughts and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it could make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
Second, perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how much do you know about this? Shut up.
Are you okay with this?
Are you okay with this? Anyway, we fixed the broken laptop and put his own program in there. This is what this means, yes? If me is big brain, Google it is Pog's solution. Really? Even though, you know, they probably won't be able to Google on anything because they probably don't have internet access. I think Hifumi is just being another dum-dum. Then he brought the machine to this dressing room, where the mastermind would not be able to see it. You know, all this master and whatnot, yes. I believe I'm on fire.
Huh?
I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible! Weirdo.
Huh?
But he's a guy and also a computer program.
I feel as if...
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean...
The, aspect? Bro.
Anyway,
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more. Kick a tide away rhythmatically. Tiffany is not wrong. Well, he's not wrong. You know, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Kind of weird saying this, but for once, I actually agree with Tiffany. Okay. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master,
Master only gave me a general idea.
well,
But I know things that have become very grave. Found himself caught up in this without warning. Book immediately shot out another question. Why are you here? Hey, who trying to donate to Wikipedia? Well, I think donating to Wikipedia is pretty pog, right? Probably. I don't know. God damn, this fucking green screen doesn't fucking work! Ah! Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just. There we go. Why are you here?
that's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. Maybe the files are related to the school, but the protection of them is surprisingly strong. It was taking me a little longer than I thought. I'm about to get a pog haircut. I did. It's like, you know, got a little fade. The short on the sides, long on top. I can gel it up. It looks pretty cool. At least I think it looks pretty cool. Wikipedia helped me through some tough times. Wikipedia is a pretty cool source of information, as long as, you know, people don't go there to vandalize it all the time. I need to donate, but I'm broke. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, you should only donate. I think you should only donate if you can. I think the. Oh yeah, I just want to check. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I thought my webcam was a little bit too long. Oh, actually, the webcam's not doing well. Okay. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. Alright, 85. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why this green screen always just fails me all the time. It just. Alright, whatever. We'll just continue. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain an important secret. For example, the secret of this scroll. Study. Without Wikipedia, how am I gonna find out the history of toilet paper now? Yeah, and like, you know, it's easily editable, so there could be junk information there. However, the good thing about Wikipedia is it does list its sources. So even though, you know, citing Wikipedia itself may not be, you know, credible, you can always go into the sources and, like, you know, check out stuff for yourself. Like the information's out there. You just have to find it. And Wikipedia is a great source of, you know, sources. Yeah, that's what I use Wikipedia for. Just sources. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer till everything's unlocked?
That's right.
It's gonna be a while.
Leave it to me.
But I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
But because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. What? It also means the work remains uninterrupted, even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the Master Swine notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry. I have a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam. If anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
It's fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Oh, why?
Are you okay
Have
with
you
this?
forgotten? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. Exactly. The hero is the best one through. Best. Alright. Well, once we close outdoors, he can scream as loud as he wants. We won't hear a thing. If you're really pushing to have it done, well, yeah, I mean, they do need their donations to run the site. But, yeah. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room.
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. That is very risky. There's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling. Yeah, but there's murderers among us, Kyoko. You have to be... I mean, I do like your hustle. But... damn. You are going to make yourself a target if you do that. Screenshotting... Wait. I can't see. Screenshotting NFT stream. No, we can't make NFTs out of my stream. This is not how that's supposed to go. No, I don't even know what NFTs really are. Yes. No, don't join them. God damn it. Gonna sell them for like $1 million. But if you leave your door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself. I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. Well, you are pretty weak when you're sleeping. I have to say. I have screenshotted an NFT. No! Screenshots every frame and then download episode 1 of the Red 8 family. Oh yeah, the new NFT, the NFT show. I saw it. It looks pretty bad, to be honest. And I actually watched it as well. And it looked bad, sounded bad, and it was just bad all around. I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen snippets of it. And every snippet I've seen sucked ass, my dude. Sucked major ass. I'm gonna go down without a fight, I assure you. None of the sort of strength in her voice when she said that. Why don't we just, I don't know, get a bag, put the laptop in the bag, and carry the laptop into the rooms where it's more secure. No room, no humans desetted. What was it? Deset. Or detested. Oh yeah, detested. What was it? There's a typo in the first minute of the episode. Yeah. No humans detested. Detested. Yeah, there we go. Red Hat family selling go all pirate. I'm not spending any money. Good. Fucking those NFTs are just bullshit. Jimmy Wales got found on Wikipedia has a net worth of $1 million. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know the strength of voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. Confidence was somewhat similar to Byaku's tone, but at the same time different. She had a totally different feel for sure. Like someone who had dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who was born on the battlefield. Felt like that was the fundamental difference. So my thought like suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I see Master for a while. When you got here I thought it was him, but... Is Master? For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. The answer was clear, concise, direct. The hero is dead. Mondo killed him.
okay then.
I see. No! God damn it! Fuck! Seeing Alter Ego sad is just as bad as seeing Chihiro sad. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment.
It's like...
How I feel kinda sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple program, computer program. It doesn't have feelings.
What?
Are you sure about that? Yeah.
shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If you linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. Wait, again? Why don't... It's a laptop. We can move it. Why don't... Oh, actually, no. That doesn't make... Actually, no. That... Because there's cameras in the bedrooms. Right. That is true. I don't know. We have to keep this away from Byaku, though. Because Byaku's fucking unhinged. Celeste, shut up for a sec. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The guy seemed totally different from when we first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be?
What's now? What's wrong now, hero?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. You born stupid? Maybe we can call help from outside. But this is just the dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well?
What if we take it out of here and find someone that does have online access? That's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find it out in no time. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, dumbass. Hey Apple, you remember the Might Jimmy? The Might Jimmy. The only Jimmy I remember was that little I think it was like a bear character. The Mighty Jimmy. Alright. Oh yes. The Mighty Jimmy. The little You dare defy the words of the Mighty Jimmy? You talking about that one? Unless you're talking about something else. And that's kind of embarrassing, but yeah. You get on your hands and knees and yeah. How can I forget? That's 100% memorable. There's no time for taking needless risks. And now I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. It feels like it's a detour more than anything else. But I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well no, all we have to wait is for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
Oh, we should get going.
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. I'll be back. I promise. Come on, Hifme, let's go!
I suppose.
Hifme is such a fucking weirdo, holy shit. And we all left the dressing room. Pog. What does it help me part the Red Ape family? I don't really want to see anything. I don't want to touch the Red Ape family. You're old about this one. The Red Ape family? I won't touch that with a 10-foot. I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. What are you talking about? I'm gonna go anywhere near it. As soon as we were out in the hall, he let out a joyful shout. Isn't that awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? I guess. Alpha, please. I don't know what it is, but sure. Well, your funeral. As if you've been waiting for his cue. Dun dun dun! Hina has gained enough experience to level up!
What's the matter?
No, what was this awesome something? Monokuma!
What the heck?
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied? Super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like, do it? What do you mean, do it?
Yes.
Ew, gross. You said do it.
Just the worst.
What? You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. You have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. We would have decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that's why we are all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which... Okay boys, why don't you head back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Dude, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. What are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Yeah. Do a speedrun stream. You'll be speedrunning getting banned in Red Ape's Discord server. Not sure about that. Is there really a Discord server for red apes? It's kind of weird. Well, ladies, shall we go? Buzz didn't hesitate coming up with a ruse. And her poker face didn't even flinch. As she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Oh, damnation!
Not some damnation. We totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Alright, you're overselling it now. God, Celeste did all the legwork and you boys are just fucking it up. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on.
Hey! Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is, this is your perfect chance for you to take a sneak peek. Huh? That's...
Without a doubt.
You're absolutely right. I thought you were all about 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. Monokuma. This is like supposed to be a school. You're supposed to be a good influence. What the fuck? Yes, there is a Discord server for it. It looks bad. Holy shit, really? I wasn't really paying attention to what you guys were talking about until now, but I'm kind of both disappointed and intrigued about the Discord server. Like, what do they talk about on the NFT server? Just what, like the newest and greatest NFTs? What possibly can you what thing can you possibly talk about with NFTs? There's like nothing to talk about. It's just, you know, shitty art that's sold for like way more than it's worth. That's as much as I know about NFTs anyway. I'm glad Monokuma's a bear, not the concept art design. Me too. I think the bear is a lot more I don't know, better. Also ask myself, let's sneak into oh, just go quietly. No, I can't do it. I can't treat Leos like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. What?
What?
But what about your man's fantasy? I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. Be more about your hopes or your dreams of adventure or whatever. Hey, I'm not gonna spy on them.
This is kind of
I see.
depressing.
I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primal fan service could have been yours. Well, I don't need it. And plus, it's more of a man's fantasy to have, like, you know. Anyway, I'm actually, maybe I shouldn't talk about that. I'm glad Monica. I'm looking up the show and it looks bad. The NFT show. Holy crap! I watched it. Again, I only watched a couple sections of it. The humor in that show is so bad, I almost threw up. Compare the pilot to Simpsons or Family Guy's pilot. Curious. That's all I have to say. Leaving Monokuma alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down that offer. Oh, you guys are just pervs. What can I say? Fantasy.
It's like...
Fantasy. My fantasy. Yeah, but you're gonna have to watch it. Alright. May the Lord have mercy on your soul. And, yeah. So I guess you dig the real thing, just like any other guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Diaries and I cares, cause it's a good reference for creating figurines. Yeah, whatever you say. Bro, the Red Ape family got nothing on The Simpsons. I mean, The Simpsons was, you know, it was a good show first. You know, above all else. The Red Ape family is, it's just a money scheme first. And, a good show, never, actually. It's never gonna be a good show. In its concept, it was never designed to be a good show. In the future, it's not gonna be a good show. It doesn't matter how many seasons they make. It's never gonna be good because the premise fucking sucks. The premise sucks. The show sucks. The acting sucks. The animation sucks. Everything about it sucks. I can't believe that they made millions out of it too. Where's my millions of dollars? I could come up with the shittiest of ideas. I'm not mad at all, but I could be. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at that naked form might be okay. Maybe. Maybe.
No way.
If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it!
Ah, man, what a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Sorry, no time for that!
So in the end...
So that's what I figured. Bro, it can't even spell detested, Wyatt. No, they spelled detested, Wyatt. There was no humans detested. Have you heard my music, lol? I don't think I have had the chance. I've been very busy the past couple of days. But yeah, I will eventually. You just have to remind me at the end of the stream. Neither can I spell they and right. Wait. Neither can I spell they and right. Nice. Huh?
Actually,
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Spelling is hard, man. Okay, back to the show. Alright, Godspeed. Good luck. We're just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're all so terrible to me. Well, you deserve it.
My entire existence!
Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
Well now.
Have I got your attention? I don't want your present. Phew, phew, phew. Let's head to the gym, where your presents await.
See ya later!
No questions, no dilly-dallying. Get a move on and everything will become clear. What was it? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem...
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again. Providing us with a motive to get things moving.
huh?
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However,
It's okay. We have alter ego. Sure he'll find something that'll help us. But for now,
correct.
we have to just endure it. Come what may. Come what may? What? Alright, what's our present? Oh, it's you. With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym. But when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us. God have mercy on your soul. F. I give you a salute. It's a sending off present.
What?
We kept waiting, but the likes of you, rest assured, if you had access to firearms, you would all be dead. Yaka, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? And simple. Right foot, left foot, right foot. Same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand. Okay. Oh, it's not the... It's the Taco. The link. God have mercy. Oh, you're bringing up my my DeviantArt. God damn it! Now everyone will know. Oh well.
What the heck?
My shameful past. Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? That's better, I think. And it's nighttime? What? I heard what sounded like a sneeze. And she was back to her old self. So she's now goes from maniac to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kinda late to add that to the mix.
What the heck?
Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all will win the lottery and get hit by a bus. Wait, what? What? Win the lottery and get hit by a bus? That's kinda... It's weird, isn't it? Why do you say something mean? When you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Well,
Anyway, It looks like everybody's here.
So then,
Which means... Monokuma! Oh, this is the animated section! Fog! I like these sections here. Oh, that was it?
You guys?
It looks like everyone's here! So then, let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared us for us this time?
However,
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna lose to you ever again.
Come on.
You don't have to be so defensive. Calm down. I decided to change things up a bit this time. Somehow, I fucking don't think so, Monokuma, but we'll see. Right? Up until now, I've been using the wish of the North Wind to get you all moving. 6 people have died so far, and there's gotta be more people dead, but yeah, we don't know who's gonna be the killer and who's gonna be the victim so far. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado,
I'm a little bit scared for this, man.
this
What the fuck is that?
$10 million.
Okay.
I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive.
Wait. Isn't everyone already like super rich?
What do you
Okay.
think? It's $10 million. 10 million
I want it.
Smaros.
I wouldn't kill anyone for 10 million. I wouldn't even kill anyone for like 100 million. I wouldn't even kill someone for 250 million. It doesn't matter how much people, how much money you want to give me. I don't want to kill anyone for any amount of money. But, some people might have looser morals.
It's like totally wowie, wow, am I right?
One problem. There's got to be at least some people that would be like, only $10 million? That's like pocket change to me. Like Byakuya, Celeste and Byakuya probably won't be convinced to do it because they probably already have like millions upon millions of dollars. But, for other people, it may be enticing. So that's the motive you prepared, is it? I wouldn't kill anyone for it. Yeah, I want it. I want $10 million, but I wouldn't kill anyone for it. $10 million is like nothing for a life. $10 million is not near. Exactly. Look at this guy. Not nearly enough. But wait, this guy, $10 million is like pocket change. So he's like, kill someone for only $10 million. Are you out of your bloody mind? No.
it's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But
What are you saying?
there's no way we'd kill each other for money.
of course.
He's right. You cannot simply purchase a person's life. You could say 10 million or however much. I don't give a crap. Who's serious? Wait. Sus. I don't know why that was sus. There was something a bit off with that guy. Yeah, they're all right. But it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on. Stop acting so tough.
I can't
The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with a massive sum of money. Nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? I've seen enough. I am satisfied. So, what do you think? Give us your honest thoughts. Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. True. Like Byakuya, or whatever his name, I don't really care. He's a bit of an asshole, so I don't really care about him. He probably won't do it because he has he's fucking loaded. He's part of like the wealthy elite. So, of course he doesn't give a fuck. About $10 million. But, you know, some people are poor, so $10 million is a lot to them. Anyway, I didn't even finish it, and it's the worst thing I've ever seen. Right? I've watched all of it, and I regret it. I honestly want those, like, all that time back. I feel like it's been taken from me. Yeah, there might be someone who's having money problems. Personally, I have earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable. Only $1 million? Celeste. That's a lot lower than I actually thought. I thought she would have millions, not just... Well, she did say over 1 million, but that usually only means like between 1 and 2 million. So it's still not great. Not well, it's great, but it's not as much as they thought.
I'm telling you!
Tiffany, what about you?
You know nothing!
I'm super popular content creator. I don't have any problems making enough to buy my comics and DVDs. Then
Hey,
just stop. Punishing others about their personal finances is ugly. Let me explain how bad this is. How's your eyes? Yeah, how's your eyes? Is it bleeding? Ugly? Don't worry. Either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game. Bing bong. Alright. Hey, Marukuma.
This is a school announcement. It is
Now 10 p.m.
As such, it is
Alright.
obviously soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly
Okay.
prohibited.
At the dining hall. Alright.
Okay then.
Sweet dreams, everyone.
Good night.
I get it. Shut up, Biek, you're rich, lol. Yeah, exactly. He is rich. So, of course he doesn't care about the money. He just wants to escape. That time already, huh?
Hey,
Before we separate, let me remind you. Dying tonight, I'll be leaving my door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target.
because
Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it's clear she meant what she said. Like pulling out already moldy cheese from the fridge and leaving it out for a summer of a month and eating the cheese. And that's me being generous. Yeah. It's like, for me, it's like a feeling of grossness that I've never felt from like a TV or a show before. I ordered a custom-made VTuber logo, lol. Nice. But yeah, with the show, it was just, I don't know. I can't describe the amount of ew I was like thinking when I watched it. It was just like, ew, disgusting.
You know?
Okay. Let's just head back to our rooms.
How about that?
And don't think about the whole money thing, got it? Good. Then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Tak? Oh yeah, Tak is still around somewhere. Of course, he doesn't really matter anymore. He's like comatose. At least he can get dressed in the morning, unless he hasn't like had a shower or anything since last time we saw him. Yeah, my eyes have seen worse, but this is horrible. Yeah, I've definitely seen worse, but it's not really saying much. I've seen some pretty bad things over my life. Right. I was back in the room. I crawled into bed. Money. No way that's gonna get anyone to kill anyone else. I tell myself that, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. Also, I have a feeling that Kyoko will either be killed or kill somebody. I have a feeling that that's probably going to happen. And if Kyoko does die, that's gonna be so fucking sad because Kyoko was the only person with an actual fucking brain around here. So hopefully that is not the case. The show is like top 50, top 10, top at least the top 20 for me. Pretty bad. After all, I thought the same thing about having our secrets revealed. I think for me, context makes it a lot worse than some shows in my mind. Because the context of it was just to make like fuck tons of money. No one really cared about it. It was just projects that are just there just to like be a money machine will always get ire from me. A lot more than like a show that's bad, but was made because the person who made it wanted to make a show rather than wanted to just make money. I'd rather look at Demon Art, the Hellhole website, than watch Red. Yeah, same. I'd rather look at the like dark side of Demon Art than look at whatever that was. I'd rather look at Vor. Yeah. Even for the reason it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different. I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, alter ego. We only have some small hope to correspond to. As long as we have that, I'm sure. I'm sure too, man. Alright, Monokuma Theater. Alright, what the fuck is that? Little kids have it so easy. Because they put a little in front of their name, and right off the bat, everyone thinks they're cute. Really? I don't know. Well, fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Little Monokuma. That's really sus. But whatever. Is that like an Attack on Titan fucking banner at the back there? It looks like it. Anyway. See? Just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. More Lils will lead to world salvation. Just imagine, little arsonist, little war criminal. You're a rapper now, little Monokuma. Yeah. Little destruction of the environment. Yeah, that makes it a lot more cuter. Little hit and run, little death tax, little Great Depression.
Even the darkest subject can suddenly become brighter.
It's actually too hot for that to be off.
Our dreams are expanding, ding ding.
If you say so, Monokuma, I still think that's kind of horrific, but whatever floats your boat. Right. But yeah, Monokuma the rapper, that would be something that I would be very interested to see. Okay.
And nighttime is officially
Time's
open.
rising.
Ready to greet an...
Okay, alright. Guess it's just another day then. Well, I guess I should head to the dining hall. Alright, is this in use? To my left row. I haven't used it since then. I see. Is this still a thing? I haven't opened my toolkit yet. Okay. The same notepad from before. Am I even gonna need to use this thing? I don't think so. At this point, probably not. Alright, let me just look at this. There's some kind of metal plate mounted here. It makes me just... whatever, looking at it. Wait, isn't those metal plates looking to the other room? So... was there supposed to be windows looking in between each room? If so, that's kind of... I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, because where these windows are positioned, there's the door. So yeah, these windows, because there's like one room to the left and right of me, right? So this must be like a window to see into the other room. I think. Let me just look outside. Maybe I am. Right, where's Oh, so this is my room. Yeah, I'm in the middle of two rooms here, so that's kind of curious. I never noticed that. Good morning, Sakura. Did you just wake up? Oh wait, did you just wake up? Wait, who said that? Oh yeah. Waking up for our breakfast meeting is fine, of course. But getting up a little earlier is better. You can exercise in your room until nighttime ends. A big meal working up a sweat is divine. Alright, Kyoko's still alive? That's a surprise.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, morning, Mikado. Good morning, you're kinda sweaty. Have you been exercising?
That's right.
Yep, me and Sakura were doing a morning workout. Oh, but I didn't break our nighttime promise. I just ran around my room till it ended. Oh, why don't you come with us next time? I don't think I can keep up with you and Sakura.
Huh?
Oh, seriously?
Ah!
Okay then, maybe we can do something in the rec room. I'm not that good at much, but I know how to play Othello. Well, I don't know how to play Othello either, but you're on. Not very good at it either, though. I don't really like to think when I'm playing, so yeah, I don't like to think. Alright, is this fine? Everything's made up. I should do that myself. Okay. Red Ape family is worse than 99% of creepypastas. Well, creepypastas are, you know, creepypastas are creepypastas, which they're just awful all the time. All right. Oh, Kyoko is still alive. So the people here today are the same as yesterday, just us 7. Yaka and Toko are a lost cause, but well, looks like Tank has decided to stop coming for good too. It's like he's just given up. For people wound as tight as he is, when you snap hard. Thank you, Celeste. Thank you for your very, very intelligent words. Nah, worser. No, it's worse. Yeah. I mean, wait. What's worse? The Red Ape families were, well, yeah. I mean, it's very, very, very impressing. Oh, I'm very impressed that the Red Ape family is worse than a lot of creepypastas out there, but it is what it is. Yeah, my commentary is really bad. Just as bad as Red Ape family, but what can you do? You guys are here, not elsewhere. But yeah, the Red Ape. I don't know anything about the Red Ape family, to be honest. I could have saying worse. I see. But yeah, I don't know anything. I don't know nothing about no Red Ape family. All I know is it's cringe, and I don't want to be associated with it at all. And I don't know. I don't know if it's ever going to stop. I hope it will. At one point. Don't know. Just rid the world of this cringe, please. On another topic, Kyoko, did everything go alright last night?
Indeed.
Yeah. I didn't have any problems.
Correct.
I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago. There weren't any problems there either. But Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but it's related to the case. So I suppose I should be blunt. I haven't watched it. Well, don't watch it. I watched it. And I can say from personal experience, it's not worth your time. Definitely. It's just unintelligible. It's like, alright, imagine going to the movie theater and you just see a guy just, I don't know, just freak out on the big screen, and then it cuts to, like, you know, a teddy bear, and cuts to, like, you know, 2 days later. It's a mess. I think I had to, like, watch that shitty thing, like, at least twice to understand what's going on, and even then, is it a waste of my time? Yes, it is. It's a waste of everybody's time. The pleasure be blunt.
Anyway,
I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Don't going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind.
Oh,
I would have thought that would be obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it?
well,
That's a good question.
hey,
Do you have any thoughts on that, Tiffany?
Oh,
No, it's just like you said. We all need to be very careful.
Huh?
Huh?
Say what?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to start around flapping our lips. Oh, I should have fucking known. Tiffany would be fucking creepy and, like, try to talk with his waifu. Jeez, why are you talking like a pissed off drill sergeant all of a sudden? Man running around the street naked to a teddy bear to someone playing COD. Yeah. It makes as much sense as that. We ate breakfast. We ate breakfast in a rush, then headed back to our rooms. Hifmy ruined it. Yeah, we had to make like an actual rule just because of him. What should I do today? Okay. Alright. I think that should be it for today. I've been doing this for like 2 hours. I would keep going until the next murder happens, but I'm literally still exhausted from meeting my family from the other couple of days. So I'm gonna call it quits at the moment. More stupid than the first trial of this game. Even stupider. By far. But yeah. I'm gonna end things right now. Yeah. We'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna try to find a way to save, but yeah. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!